Hello, magnificent ones. This is Takara, and I thought I would show you on PicMonkey how to create a collage to use as a background on your computer to act like a vision board. Okay, so it's just something I was playing around with and thought you might enjoy. So here's what you do. You go to PicMonkey.com, that's PicMonkey.com, and then you can do a /collage, or you can just go to their homepage and click the collage button, so that's really easy also. Once you've chosen collage on PicMonkey, you'll be on a page that looks like this, and all you have to do is click the little green button that says create a collage. So it will pull this up, the little monkey, that's the PicMonkey, and it will put you on this page here. So one of the things I highly recommend is that you actually sign in, make an account here, because that way, if it doesn't look exactly the way you want to, you can come back and edit, which will save you a lot of time, because if you just download it, you'll have to do it all over again if it doesn't work out. And something I can tell you right away is what your screen needs is not a square, but that's what this is. It's showing you a square. This is the same number of inches this way as it is this way. When you try to put that on a desktop, it's going to crop off the top and the bottom. So just keep that in mind when choosing a design, and realize you are probably going to want to come back here and tweak it a bit and download it again. So the first thing I suggest is that you sign in. If you don't already have an account, then create one after doing this. Once you've signed in and you come back to this page, there's some things that you're going to do. The first thing that you're going to do is go to Layouts, this little second button on the left. Click on Layouts, and there's a bunch of different ones, and for this I think the right thing to choose is, it's called Square Deal, and it lets you choose a format. This is the one that I chose earlier, which is this one with 4 across and 4 down, which gets you 16 squares, which means you need 16 images. However, the top and the bottom are probably going to get cut off, so really all you need to focus on are these. And something that you'll notice is that when you are playing around with this, if you bring in a picture that's an odd size, it will actually add another block, so you end up with a lot more. But if you scroll over things, you notice that these little X's show up, and you can actually remove them like this, and so it makes it only 3 there. You see how that works? Now I've not tried to add one, so I've just sort of screwed up my design by doing that, but I'm showing that if it adds any, that's a way to get rid of them, the extra ones that you don't need. So now once we've chosen our design, you know what? I think I'm going to go back and choose this, and there it fixed it for me. So I just came over here and chose it again. You can go with a lot of them. Seems really busy. I tried this one at first, but there's so much that's cut off, I decided I wanted to do this instead. So once you've picked the design that you want, then you come over here and you choose this little icon that looks like a mountain with the sun over top, which represents images, and you click on that, and you can use a few of their images, which, the selection here is pretty pathetic. But to get the idea, all you do is scroll over one, and if you hold down your cursor, like you click there and hold it, not your cursor, your mouse. If you click your mouse and hold it, you can drag it over, and wherever the pointer is, that's the block it's going to go in. So I can just drag over a few by holding them down and dragging them over. So I'll put this one here. I'll put the pencils there. You see how I'm doing this? Then if you don't like one, you can just click an X and it'll get rid of it. The other thing is, if you click on it, when you see this funny little arrows going in all directions, if you hold that down, it lets you move it. So that way you can rearrange them. So what you want to do then is bring in your own pictures, because obviously you don't want to be instilling into your subconscious mind that you want pencils and a funny monkey something. I don't even know what that is. Maybe a chair? I don't even know. But so what you're going to do is come over here to open photos and open from my computer, and it will just open your files on your computer, and then you can pick a bunch of pictures. So what I did is I went all across the internet and found pictures that I liked, and then I downloaded them to a particular folder on my computer. You might want to make a folder on your desktop. You might want to make a folder inside your photos folder, because that's probably where this is going to look, and you can find pictures. It also will let you bring in pictures from Facebook, from OneDrive, from your Dropbox, from Flickr. So you get to choose all these. So I chose from my computer, and I'd already made a folder of images that I wanted to use. So if we just pull in something like, here's a picture. This is something I use in Magnificent You, so I'll just use that picture. So over here it will show up, and you can do multiple pictures, and once they're all done, then you can just click on it, slide it over. And like I said, the pictures you want to pay the most attention to are the ones that in this row here and this row here, because the top and the bottom ones are going to be cut off a bit. You can still put things in there, you know, but one of the things that you could put in, it's not what I was anticipating it doing. I was trying to get back to, they had other ones. Let's see. Oh, there's a way to just have colors. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. I just want to do a texture. So if I do a texture here and a texture there, and you know, using the same color, you see what it did? I sort of put it in the middle, and it added one. So now these are smaller, which is not what I want really. So I can just X out of it. I can get rid of the picture and the box, and it'll go back to this. So you just have to be careful where you make sure your cursor is actually in a box and not in the middle. So this way, if I was going to download this to my computer, the very top of it would show up green with little white things in the middle, and but the pictures I'm interested in would be in these columns here, rows and columns. So once you have finished, you do a thing called save, and right away it lets you save to my computer. So you just save it. You can give it a name. If you've signed in and you want to save this design to be editable, you can give it a name. You save it to your computer, and then you can make it your desktop thing. So wherever you want to save it, it's just saying PicMonkey Collage. So I'll save it to show you how that's done. So you just save it, and there it is. Okay. To make it your desktop background, you go down underneath what's visible on my screen, sorry about that, to the start menu on a PC, and this is Windows 7. So in Windows 7 you choose Control Panel, and under there you choose Personalization, and under Personalization you say Desktop Background, and then Browse, and under Browse you can find any of the folders that you have. So let's see, you know, I was working with this collage here, but you could do anything you wanted. You know, here's a beautiful picture of Kuan Yin. I could make her my background on my desktop, or anything else that I wanted, but I had this collage. So then you just save changes, and make sure that whatever you're talking about is highlighted by the thing. Once it's highlighted, there's no place to save it on this screen. It's already saved. You just have to be able to tell that this is highlighted and the other ones are not. So that means that's the one that's chosen. and then you just, that's already your background. That's how you do that. So it's a way to focus on, then you can see that, you know, I have this little desktop thing here as my desktop. So, you know, I was just playing around with it and I thought that you would enjoy it, so that's what I have done. PicMonkey's free, and it's pretty easy, and so have fun with it and start. The more you look at these images, the more your subconscious mind realizes these are things you're desiring. That's what you're doing with this. So enjoy.